welcome to WordPress 2019. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about WordPress. As we get started, before we can start working and designing in WordPress, the first and most important thing that a user must understand about WordPress is how WordPress works. So the way WordPress works is it's essentially broken down into three functionalities that I like to talk about with the user. The first is the application, okay, where you actually have the full functioning WordPress application, where you have your themes, plugins, and the different designs that you can actually make and design in the WordPress website. The second is the web server. So this is the server that houses and stores your PHP, your MySQL, your posts, your GET, and anything that you would like to retrieve or add to your database. Lastly, you actually have your database. This is where all of your information are stored. Your comments, your posts, your images, your website itself, okay? And the beauty about WordPress is most of the changes that you make, or all of the changes that you make, when you make them, you actually do not make any real changes to the website. You actually make changes to the database that appears in the website. So let's talk about some of the benefits and the content and customization that's available in WordPress when you use it as a user. So WordPress has a bunch of functionalities, which are post, pages, media items, themes, and plugins. All of your posts allow for comments to be added to them. You have different pages that you can add and create in WordPress. Those pages allow for comments and additional content to be added to them. You have media items that you can add, such as movies, plugins, different types of clips that you can add on. You have different themes that the WordPress comes with, or if you would like, you can design your own themes, or you can purchase the themes, in addition to plugins that will enhance the functionality of your website. Lastly, WordPress gives you some of the additional functionalities where you can add new items. Some of the items you can add when you're creating a WordPress site is you can have a title, you can have content, you can have an author for that content, you can upload files, you can have relationships to that files, and then you can publish and date the files or the content or the web page that you would like to create. Again, the beauty about it is WordPress is kind of an iterative application that allows users to easily manage, customize, and keep their website up to date without having to do too many or too much changes. So what are some of the advantages of WordPress? One of the biggest advantages I will definitely say that WordPress has to offer is it's a static one-to-one relationship type of site. So you don't ever really actually make any changes to the WordPress site or to your HTML or your CSS, although you can do that. But 90% of your changes happen in the database. So the database is your websites, again, are static, so you don't make too much changes to them. Your database is dynamic, so it actually allows for you to make changes, to modify anything you want, and that will reflect on your static page, which actually makes it very easy and user-friendly to do that. So once you actually make those changes in the database and it reflects on your one-to-one page, you will actually get to view the changes that you've made once you've made those edits to the database. So think about WordPress like this. If you want to make any true changes, you will actually log into your admin panel, make those changes, save them to the database, and then they will reflect on your static page. And that is basically how we get started with WordPress. In our next lecture, we are going to learn how to install and set up WordPress. Thank you for watching.